We just left Mammoth Lakes and we're on our way to Lake Tahoe, and we're stopped at Mono Lake. Just check it out. Yeah, that's $3.95 down there along the lake.
It's like a picnic area, but there's forest road that we can take that's going to bring us down and around. This is spectacular. That color is like nothing else. Monty, no pull. It is so beautiful. Good boy. Now they know how to say it right. Yes. Oh, hi there, puppy. So eventually we'll get there. But we are heading here. Well, to like here. And then to like here. And then to here. And then to here. And then... Pretty awesome. This is what happens when I lead. We end up on the top of a knoll. What do you think?
I'm wondering where the road goes from here.
We have to somehow turn around.
Okay. I'll go straight back.
Yours is ready at the first window, 96.
Is that you?
I don't remember.
Oh, we're like walking distance from monument to historical monuments. I didn't realize the camera was rolling.
Number 98, your order's ready at the first window.
They're both good. I got chicken, he got beef, combos with beans.
Phenomenal. Jolly Cone Burgers, Burritos, and Ice Cream in Bridgeport, California. Eats there. It was delicious.
Come on, two now.
This is Upper Twin Lake near Bridgeport, California, and it's an alpine setting in Toyabe National Forest, and it's beautiful.
Are you stripping?
No.
Family show.
She always asks that. Are you stripping? Oh, hey.
Ooh, wow.
Is that a kingfisher?
No, I don't know what it is. I think it's in the blue jay family, though, given its sound. Whew, I can smell those. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. We want summer to be here too desperately, so I am just going to not pay any heed to the frigid nature of this lake. The amount of icy pain and frigid discomfort I'm feeling right now is unparalleled. It is really cold, but that's okay. I feel like this needed to be done.
His feet needed it.
We are in the mountains south of Lake Tahoe, and I think we're going to camp here tonight. We drove up to Gardnerville, Nevada, and then head west back into California. So we'll spend the night here, and tomorrow morning we'll continue to Tahoe. Further down.
Yeah. How cool is it?
Very.
You keep dipping your head in.
This is our life now.
Oh, next summer's the summer that Cole goes to Europe. Right?
Yeah, 2019.
Is he there for the whole summer?
No, it's just a whirlwind, I think a couple weeks.
Okay. Oops, sorry, I'm so ahead of you.
No, it's fine.
Oh. Trails. Oh, that shows up on the camera.
Yeah,
that
capturing it
rock.
fairly well.
All right, so we got the cold brew, coffee, and the mocha.
That was so nice.
We're in the hills above Lake Tahoe. I couldn't tell you exactly where. We just pulled off and found a gated road that wasn't marked private property and started walking up it. We're left with an extraordinary view.
I know. It's just so beautiful, Monty. I want the tiny house number 2.
Jen and I are at a friend's house in Lake Tahoe.
So yes, we're in Tahoe, and Monty has kind of a big day today because some of you guys always see me wandering around the videos with this like remote type device. So Monty is a sport dog breed, and he's trained to an e-collar purely for training purposes. It's not for disciplinary. It is used to communicate with him, but the company is called Sport Dog Brand, and he's officially one of their dog ambassadors and a partner with them. We're going to be testing out some GPS gear, but they sent him and the humans all sorts of fun stuff. Monty, come. Yeah, so we've got a hat in this bag. Ooh, sun protection. We've got a nice t-shirt, which I definitely could use an extra clean t-shirt. This is something we were really excited about because it's called the handler bag. So I'll be able to better organize Monty's training, food, everything. And it will probably end up becoming something of our camera bag as well. But the most important thing that came in here is the equipment that Monty is going to be helping to test out because this has GPS tracking. We have to do a little bit of work because right now it's just a tracker, which is mostly for hunting dogs, but what's great about when you do a lot of outdoor activities and you train your dog to an e-collar and a tracker is in the unlikely event for some reason they bolt on you, because sometimes they do when they're attached to an e-collar. The e-collar allows you to re-track them. It allows you to build boundaries at campsites, especially when we're off the grid so much. But with the GPS tracking, for some reason, we could actually track him in the unlikely event he ever got separated. This is not an advertisement. This is a very genuine relationship that we have with Sport Dog Brand. And we're really excited that they're welcoming him as part of the team, as well as myself. You ready to go on some adventures?
Yeah, it's going to be really cool to play with this because, well, I for one like gadgets.
So we have some prep that we have to do for it, but
yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted as we try it out. Our friend's house, where we've been staying the past couple of nights, is right at the entrance and exit of the Rubicon Trail near Lake Tahoe. It's a paved access road for a couple miles, and I believe it leads to a staging area. I'm not going to be able to play too hard today, or at all, because number one, it's a wet season, and there's snow, melting snow all over the place, and also the Jeep isn't fixed. That CV joint, I believe to be the CV joint, is still clicking and clacking, and it's not in good health to run the Rubicon right now. A little bit frustrating because I've been wanting to hit the Rubicon Trail for the better part of my adulthood, and here I am, practically on it. It's just gonna have to wait. This is it. Pavement ends. The off-roader in me wants to keep going bad. We are here. And Jen's down here. I think she's getting a shower. This is the staging area. We have a couple of vault toilets, a metal box with, oh wow, absorbent pad collection facility. Right on. So this is me about to get back into the Jeep and not run the Rubicon Trail. It's Tuesday night after Jen and I spent a couple evenings with friends. We're in Tahoe National Forest and we're mobile again. It's refreshing being out in the woods. It's also very mild and comfortable. We're just hoping that we don't have any experiences with critters tonight or anything like that. On our way to camp tonight, just down the hill, the ground up here is nice and pine needles and it's dry and it's hard. Oh, hey, Monty. But the trail up to camp was muddy uphill. It was very sticky for me, but I managed to get through, and then I walked down to see how Jen was doing, and she was stuck. But she self-extracted brilliantly. Well, the only real casualty was her windows were down when she self-extracted. So
It's like Monty inside the Jeep.
yeah.
It's kind of that consistency. Huh, look familiar?
Yeah, this mud was all covered up with this with dry dirt, but probably from the spring thaw, the snow melting. I drove through here before Jen and churned it all up, and that just wreaked all kinds of havoc. But we got to where we're going.
But first and foremost, something we really want to encourage is always tread lightly.
Minimize impact,
Yeah.
avoid mud. It preserves the earth and it preserves your vehicle.
Yeah.
Jen and I were working our way back to pavement, and on this forest road that we hadn't been on before. It looked like it went all the way through to pavement, and it does, but it became really wet, and it's actually a small stream. So in order to minimize impact, we are going to turn around, backtrack, and go the way we came. Jen is experiencing a little bit of vibration as she's driving.
It's not a little.
And I'm gonna take a look and see what we got. Well, there's your problem.
What is it?
Just a little bit of mud buildup inside the wheel.
Oh.
We're in Tahoe National Forest, north of Truckee, California. It's Wednesday night, and we're just out and about scouting for a campsite. I think we might have found a nice one, but we'll see. It's definitely a nice spot, but not much room for vehicles.
You can tell by how unsquished the pine cones are.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Holy schmolies. I mean, the light in the morning wouldn't be great. This is like the light for that mountain scene.
Yeah.
Well, this was like late morning. So you're thinking this is our epic leveling job?
Yeah. Okay, so should we get back on?
It seems like we should. I'm guessing. I don't know where we are, but I'm guessing that we're going to reconnect. Monty, stay close with Boca Lake Road.
Yeah, which is 73. So we're up here, and then this line that you can see is 73.
Monty off.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Jen and I are getting a tour of Truckee, California with photographer Jonathan Harry. Right?
That's right. Really distinct. So you got pizza, you've got Squeeze In is awesome breakfast and lunch joint. Killer margaritas if you're trying to get a little buzz in the morning. They've got a bottomless mimosa. They've got great Bloody Marys. And then you have little joints like this, little greasy spoon coffee shops.
Like, I get why Vanessa and Jared, they're just like in love with it here. Not that the small towns in Vermont are not amazing, it's just different. It's a different kind of sense of history and preservation of history. Reminds me a lot like Grafton, except like times 200.
Yeah.
Wanting to preserve something from the past.
Like you can just see how clear the water is.
Yeah.
This is all water from Lake Tahoe.
Stay. Good boy. We did it, Jonathan.
Nice.
Good boy. Oh. So I put it in here.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Ready.
My name is Zoltar the Gypsy, and I have some words of wisdom to bring you much happiness. Yes, you. Come on over.
I see a great deal of happiness in store for you. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. So if an object you pursue brings little happiness when gained, remember most of our pleasures come from unexpected sources.
After touring Truckee, California with Jonathan, we ran out of time to find forest land tonight, a good place to camp. So we are driveway camping outside of Jonathan's house in Kings Beach.
Okay, wait. Okay, there's the Jeep. Well, will this work with your sidebar thingy?
Thanks for reminding
We
me.
need it just to be the opposite so that you can sidebar. Well, just I'll sidebar to the Jeeps. We're gonna make this quick because it's raining.
Yeah, we're gonna make this quick.
The moment we start doing this.
It's Thursday night, and that's a wrap for this week. This week, it's been all about friends.
There are MVPs for the week, by the way.
Yes.
Our MVPs are not a thing. Our MVPs are the people that have helped us out.
Yes, MVPs, actual people. And they are...
My good friend from high school, Jessica, and her boyfriend Dustin down in South Lake Tahoe. And Jared and Vanessa, good friends, family that I've worked with that used to live in Vermont that now live in Truckee. And another all my friends, a photographer I used to work with named Jonathan Harry.
Yes.
And that's where we are right now. We're actually something's gonna pan out because of closed roads and so forth. So we're actually leveled right on outside his homestead here in Kings Beach,
north
Tahoe.
of Lake Tahoe. Yep. So, just to give you guys an update, The CV boot on my front drive shaft is shot, and I'm going to get that looked at this coming week.
Monday.
Yes. So a lot of running around. I think this weekend we'll try to enjoy the lake a little bit, but on Monday it's back to business. And also, to all of our Patreon subscribers, thank you so much for your support.
It's huge right now. It's really
Yeah.
huge. And a lot of the Venture Forward Drive is a huge supporter of Photos That Unite. So when you support the Patreon, support Venture Forward Drive, he's able to then give back, and we're able to give voice to those impacted by cancer as a result. So we'll be doing, or I'll be doing some story work right here in the Truckee, Tahoe area, hopefully over the weekend. Starting tomorrow, I've got two stories I'm working on.
And also, to all of our Patreon subscribers, Dropbox has been updated with our latest tracks and all our waypoints. So if you want access to our navigational data, become a Patreon subscriber. And
Campsites, all those great campsites that you have seen in the videos, they're all in there. And we add descriptions, Chris adds descriptions. Sometimes he asks me while I'm drinking my coffee. And it's starting to rain harder, so we gotta wrap this up.
But thank you very much, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Cheers.